as we did with quarterbacks, we're starting from the top.
Right.
The number one, and we're going to separate this by tiers again, too. So you got, if a couple guys are somewhat similar, we're going to put them in one tier, drop down to another tier, so it gives a little more context to what is in Chris's head.
Yep.
So he's getting his notebook ready.
I'm ready.
We are going into tier one.
We're going tier
number one. We're starting with the best.
Number one.
According to Chris Simms, this is the best wide receiver in the 2023 draft class, and that wide receiver is...
Can you believe that Boston College has got a receiver that's fast and going to be in the top of the draft?
Pete couldn't believe it. That's why he
Zay
didn't show
Flowers,
up. Zay
number
Flowers.
one receiver for me in the 2023 draft. Right, we got some good ones coming up to talk about, certainly. So it's no disrespect there to any of them, but I think when you take in all things accounted here. For me, this is the guy. One, the position versatility as far as the receiver position. He can play inside or outside. Some of the best releases in the draft are from Zay Flowers. His ability to get off the line of scrimmage, bump, all of that. Has creative ways in doing it. Let alone he is pedal to the metal every play, every cut, everything he does.
Man, oh man, I did not realize how close they were and how similar they were.
Right.
And now this is a type of receiver, too. You got Jalen Waddle. You've got Devontae Smith. You've got Chris Olave.
Sure.
Very similar.
Yeah.
Watching them on the football field, I'm always a little concerned.
Yeah.
I was like, they're small. They're small dudes. There's a lot of big dudes who run fast and hit hard.
Right.
But this is becoming obvious that in the NFL, these kind of guys with this body work.
Definitely. They're just so quick and twitchy that they can avoid some of those hits. And then even like guys like this, they got a little more meat on them than even like a Chris Olave or a Garrett Wilson.
They do.
Right? Who are taller than these guys are, but weigh them around the same weight.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Right? So that's the other part of the game that I really liked about this kid. Because you brought up the great point. Like his catch radius is not spectacular. It's not ideal for what we want in the NFL. But, the other thing is, he's not going to be wide open against everybody he plays against, especially not in the NFL. And you can see when he's down the field and people are pushing on him or the ball's in the air and people are trying to grab him, he's got incredible play strength. Incredible. So, these guys are little balls of dynamite. The balls of muscle really is what they are. And they have much greater strength than their body, shape or measurables would therefore kind of tell us. When you turn on the film, you go, okay, the speed's good. It's good. But what's off the charts insanity good is the guy's like quickness and route running and wiggle and his ability to break angles and all of that is like insanity. It's insanity. His ability to come off the ball and kind of be going like 70% and then almost jump in the air at like the 6-yard mark. And then you go, wait, he's jumping, and I don't know if he's about to go in or out. You can't tell. It's like Allen Iverson with an unbelievable crossover dribble, right? That's who he is. So he's got this unbelievable ability to change directions and then really accelerate in a hurry. Now, like I said, his top-end speed isn't that great, but his ability to accelerate and get to that top-end speed, that happens in like 2 steps, right? And then you add on a guy that's got like kind of running back legs a little bit. He's got a thickness to his legs. I mean, he's got an awareness and an instinct about him as far as route running or sitting in zones. It just shows on film. And then his ability after the catch is insane. It's insane. The first guy never tackles him. He breaks arm tackles. He breaks ankles. And then, as I said, as a route runner, there's times where I go, I wish he would separate a little bit better. I don't know if I could trust him on the outside all game long against top-tier corners in football, right? I worry about that. But having said that, here he is. If he catches a ball over the middle for 15 yards, that same guy's covering him. He runs away from him. He didn't play a year because of a hamstring injury.
So that's the thing, right?
And that's scary to me. That is really, really scary to have a wide receiver have a year-long hamstring issue, and you might draft him, top 15, top 20? That's scary. Put yourself in the GM's shoes, right? Could you risk that? That's tough. First off, now he's different than these other two guys, right? You know, if you're looking for route runner and guy that can do all these intricate things that way, well, then Quentin Johnston's not your guy. He's not your guy. But if you're looking for some guy to line up at the X receiver on the line of scrimmage and go, wait, we need you to be a big body down the field presence for us, play after play after play, then Quentin Johnston's your guy. That's who we're talking T. Higgins-ish here, right? It's that kind of guy. T. Higgins-ish with, I think, more explosive ability than T. Higgins had coming out. I'm not sure if I see the total route running potential that I saw with T. Higgins, but what this guy has is he can catch the 6-yard shallow cross and run 80 yards for a touchdown, right? He can, you know, T. Higgins could run by you, but this guy can, like, really run by you to where you can go, whoa, you bump this guy. He gets off the line. It's see you later, strike up the band. It's going to be a 70-yard bomb, right? And then his ability, like the catch radius stuff you talked about, his ability to jump. It's a 40.5-inch vertical. Plus he's 6'3", and his arms look like they're ridiculously long. So with all of that, yes, that's why I'm going to say he's the number 3.
I'm reading this on NFL.com.
Yeah.
It says he grabbed just 6 of Max Duggan's 32 touchdown passes, though, in 2022.
Yeah. Hey, you know, again, it's I wouldn't read too into that. They had some other good receivers. They spread the ball around. He was, like I said, he lines up pretty much in one place the whole time. You know, the NFL, you know how it is with these guys. They'll know how to use them more specifically to what makes sense for them and get the most out of them. Mm-hmm. You know, TCU, they're in the shotgun a lot, but the offense is pretty basic. It's not like you sit there and go, oh, whoa, this is cool play. You just go over there in the shotgun. But this is a basic play. They're just in the shotgun, and they make you think, oh, whoa, this is spread. Watch out. But that's all there because you get to see plenty of jump up at the 50-yard line or at the 45-yard line. It's not in the end zone, and him moss people or go get balls where you go, holy shit, look at him go up and get that one. Like, if you watch film itself, you go, there's no doubt this is one of the 3 or 4 best receivers in the draft. There's no doubt. There's nothing he doesn't do that's top-notch. The one thing you can look at him and go, oh, that might be he ran a 4.58 in the combine at the 40. He plays way faster than that. Way faster than that. I mean, I didn't see anybody that he couldn't run by. You know, so, you know, there's that. But then I think with the element you're talking about, too, one is body, right? He's got, like, one of those bodies where you go, damn, I don't know what he is, but he just looks good.
6'2", 215.
Right? It's unbelievable legs. He's got pretty rocked up arms. And then you watch and you go, whoa, the explosive ability like I just talked about to run. And then you go, whoa, the dude can cut on a dime, right? I mean, that's the thing that when I first started to watch, I was just like, holy crap. Like, you know, again, I use the word violence and the cuts. And see, that's to me what Zay Flowers and Njigba and this kid had was it's like, I'm going into this break and I'm going to break my damn leg. I'm going to plant it so hard in the ground and I'm going to break the other one because I'm going to come out of the break so hard and try to run so fast. I know I'm being silly, but you know what I'm trying to say, where there's just an aggression.
Yeah, the concerning thing is he missed the final 2 games of 2020 and the first 8 games of 2021 with a foot injury, and then missed the final 6 games of this past year with an undisclosed injury. However, he did play, and he did shine at the Senior Bowl, and so that is perhaps helping him as he moves into the draft here. But the same questions that we had with Jaxon Smith-Njigba,
right?
A team's got to feel comfortable with the medical on this guy.
He's a first-round receiver from film. He's a first-round receiver. There's no doubt about that. But, yeah, those are some tough injuries when, your ass is on the line and you're going, wait, I need a receiver that can help me right now and hopefully the next 3 to 4 years. Wait, am I going to take the guy who's missed some time in each of the last 3 years? That's a hard thing to do. And if you like speed, then you like Jalen Hyatt because this mofo can run, all right? He ran 4.4 flat at the combine. It looked faster than that to me on film. I don't know, you know. And I know he was disappointed with his 40 time at the combine. He told me he thought he could go 4.3 flat. You know, maybe 4.29. He's got that kind of speed when you watch him on film. You go, ooh, he might run 4.31 or 4.29. You know, so I'm sure he was a little disappointed here. But this is a track star, straight liner, Deshaun Jackson, Will Fuller-ish type of receiver, right? All right, so there's going to be things about him that you love. There's going to be some things about him that, I'm not crazy about. He's not a great route runner. He's not shown that ability. Not only does he not do it, and like they don't have a great route tree there at Tennessee, or as far as a lot of differences, but two, I truly question whether he can do it, unlike the other guys where I try to piece things together, right? Jalen Hyatt, you can watch a bunch of catches, and he never makes anybody miss. Never. That's not his game. It's never break somebody's ankles or he shook that guy out of his cleats and then got extra yards. Now, if there's a seam straight away, watch out because it's 3 rockets up his ass and he's going to run by you. And that's where he's really, really valuable. But he's not going to catch a 10-yard in cut and break tackles and then break somebody's ankles and then re-accelerate and run for a 50-yard touchdown. That's not his game. But he gets a free release or gets off the line of scrimmage the right way, and you got a safety that doesn't get back instantly, see ya. He is going to run over the top, and it's going to be a 60-yard post for a touchdown. So that's where he's special.
All right, so that closes the book on your top 5.
Yeah.
Let's let it all soak in one more time, Kristen. Let's take a look at it here. There is the top 5. Zay Flowers, JSN in Tier 1. You got Tier 2 of Quentin Johnston and Michael Wilson, and then Jalen Hyatt in Tier 3.
Yo, thanks for watching, homies. It's the off season, but there's no off season for us here at Unbuttoned. Me, Ahmed Fareed, we're going to hit all the stories. So hit subscribe for us, okay? We got a ton coming up. My draft prospect rankings, my Simms top 40 quarterback countdown, and videos of me and NFL QBs playing catch and talking about their development and mechanics. Again, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe. Peace out, homies. See you soon.